Hey folks, this is Mark with OrientWatchUSA.com, and this is YFHAB001H. Now this is part of Orient's Retro Future line. Now the Retro Future line, it primarily focuses on 4 industrial motifs from the 50s. Now you don't have to really know about that, but what you need to know about is that this watch is supposed to resemble a car from that era. Well, not resemble, but have many characteristics they share. And so, let's take a nice little look on the wrist, because every little feature will be explained, don't you worry, okay? So, let me go ahead and show you how to take off the watch. Notice that this watch is not an Orient watch, it's an Orient star. Still underneath the Orient umbrella, folks, so don't get all concerned, it is still an Orient watch. What you're going to do is press both the buttons to the side of the buckle to release the clasp. And you'll notice the clasp is folded by design. Once we close it up, like this, and fold it, you'll hear a snap. That's when you know the lock's engaged. Take a look at this beautiful band. See how complex it is and how it works so well against this case. I hope in that angle you can see how the case comes in. It feels like it's sliding in and then has a smooth, futuristic look. Those lines are considered retro, but what wasn't considered futuristic back then, the 50s. Okay, and so let's take a look at this exhibition case back. You'll notice that the Orient logo is still right here, and it's explained. The case back markings are placed on the lowest side over here. But most importantly, the exhibition case back is supposed to look like a windshield, which is the reason why they decided to go with this case back. If you take a look at the movement, you'll notice that the oscillating weight and the plate behind it is stressed. That right there is the balance wheel, just so you know. It's one of the timing devices of the watch. So as you guys can tell, this is a mechanical watch. A mechanical watch basically only uses a spring inside the watch to power all the timekeeping devices inside the movement. And so if you take a nice close-up over here, you can see that there are so many holes. In fact, they didn't really use the dial at all in this watch. If you can see right where the power reserve is, right over here, right behind it you can see gears. They just expose the entire movement. Typically, what they do with semi-skeletons and whatnot, they try to have it done and cut it out. In this one, they just went ahead and just left it all out. If you notice, there's a second hand is right over here, and even the stem right there. Maybe that's the dial over there that's covering this part right here, but you'll see the stem on this side right around there. One thing really nice, if you take a look at the side of this, if you look in that way, you can actually see the gear train being toggled by the balance wheel right above the balance wheel for the timing. Actually really nice. So, like I said to you, the power plan of this watch is a spring. This power reserve indicator lets you know in units of hours how much more power you have left in your spring. In our example, we have approximately, looks like, around 12 to 13 hours left of power. Now remember folks, when you wear the watch, you're the power source, so you're adding gas when you're moving with the watch on you. When it's resting stationary like this, it's consuming the gas. And so as you'll notice, every hour it will go down 1 unit until it hits 0 and stop. Alright, so let me go ahead and show you some of the other elements. As you can see, the 12, 3, 6, and 9 are replaced with these nice little round shapes, little indexes right over there. The second hand looks like a speedometer. You'll notice also the steering wheel on top of the balance wheel as an effect to add to the racing motif. Now, this watch uses a screw-down crown. I want to show you how to use the crown, okay? So, when you mean screw down, you actually have to unscrew it until you hear, feel it, release. Once it releases, pull it out, and then you can adjust the time. But remember folks, once you're done adjusting time, always place the crown back in. Okay. Like I explained to you before, we have a design element right over here. I think it's really clever. Last thing to show you are the side profile. What I really love about this band are those little design elements that they added to it. Adds the crown effect and makes the watch so beautiful from the side. Alright folks, so this is YFHAB001H. Hope to see you again soon.